Hi everyone, Claudia Vasquez, Double Diamond, It Works Global. And today it's my turn to make a video, and I'm actually kind of excited because this morning I woke up not knowing what I was going to make the video about. And so I said, okay, well, God will kind of lie me. And I had a really busy day. I had an event, I had a table ad, and then I had a wrap party. And I just now got home, and it is 11 p.m. So I had a very busy day, and God came through and he enlightened me on what I should talk about to you guys today. So I've received through the last couple of weeks, not couple of weeks, the last few days since I posted my video last week, asking me questions on like how did I how was I able to run my business as a single mom, or how was I able to juggle my business. It works with my 9 to 5 job when I did have a 9 to 5 job. So I want to kind of touch base on a few of these things because I know a lot of people think that it's not possible. So I'm here to tell you that it is. And this morning I got another message from someone on my team that wanted to know the same thing. How was I able to juggle my 9 to 5 job with It Works when I first started? So I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I worked my butt off. And when I say that, I mean I worked every single day. So, yes, as a single mom, and while I was having a 9 to 5 job, it was really hard, but I made it work. I made an effort to talk to 10 people, a minimum of 10 people a day. 10 people, 10 different people, 10 strangers a day about It Works. So I would go to work and I would always try to stop at the gas station, even if I didn't eat anything. But usually I would stop to get a bottle of water or coffee or something. So I would stop at the gas station and I would talk to anyone that was in the gas station. Then I would go to work. I was not allowed to talk about it during work, so I didn't. Then I would get off of work and I would go pick up my daughter from Safekey, and I would talk to anyone that was there that had not already spoken to. Then after that, if I had not reached, because obviously while I was at work, I would have a lunch break. So during my lunch break or any break I took, I would go to get lunch at whatever restaurant was around there, or I would make an effort to go to like the corner store or something like that. I always made an effort to be out where there was strangers so I can speak to them. And I always carried my lanyard. My lanyard was always on me. And during work hours, I was not allowed to have my lanyard on, which was fine. But before, after, and during my lunch, I had it on. Now, if, for instance, I didn't need to go anywhere and I was driving home and I realized that I had not spoken to 10 people, I made it an effort to stop at the grocery store, even if I didn't need to pick up anything, or Walmart, or somewhere along those lines where I can actually speak to strangers. That's the goal, speaking to strangers. But every day, that was my goal, to talk to 10 people. Did I do it every day? No. Did I try to? Yes. I tried my hardest. Now, I would come home, make dinner, do the homework with the kids, etc. Or if I had wrap parties, I would go and do wrap parties. Now, another thing I did, I spoke to my family. Again, I'm a single mom, so I didn't have a husband to talk to, letting them know that I was going to be working my butt off. But I did talk to my kids, and I told them, I'm trying to reach a goal, and this is for the benefit of all of us. So I'm going to need you guys to be really supportive with this. And I also spoke to my parents because my mom was the one that was watching my kids sometimes. So I let her know, I'm going to need your help in watching my kids because I have wrap parties to go to, or trainings, or one-on-one appointments, or out blitzing, whatever. So I let the people that I love know so they knew what to expect. Now, along with that, I also made sure that I had wraps in hand because that's how my business just kept rolling. If I didn't have wraps in hand, I couldn't do my business. I couldn't wrap people with no wraps. So I always made sure I had wraps in stock. Um, One thing is I did have to sacrifice a lot of things for those first year and a half. Still now I'm still sacrificing things. And what I mean by that is, for instance, birthday parties, um, going out with my friends, um, special events that I just couldn't make because I was wrapping people, I was blitzing, um, and my kids understood that. Like, for instance, every year, um, conference falls on my birthday. So I'm in Tampa every year during my birthday. And that's a sacrifice that I have to make, that I'm not with my family. Because I know in the long run, this is a sacrifice I'm doing for my business to grow. And it's really, really important. Because, see, one of the big differences between me and a lot of other people is that I see this as my business. It's not a job, it's my business. So the more I put into it, the more I'm going to get out of it. So I am going to sacrifice because, like a quote that I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen on Facebook, it says, "Living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't." And that's my mentality. I'm going to sacrifice the first few years because in the long run, it's going to benefit my kids because I'm going to get that freedom of time, the freedom of having the money to do whatever I want without having to worry. So it pays off, but you have to put in, you have to sacrifice something. Um, Also, once you start seeing this as your business, it's not really a sacrifice. It's more of a, you're depositing into your business. You're making an effort for your business. So it's not really you're sacrificing, but you're building your business because it is your business. So it's not like it's lost time because you're actually making your business work. You're building it from your foundation. It has to be the strong part of it. So you have to build it. Going to trainings, watching training videos, listening to all the corporate calls. Stay connected. That is big. And even if you have a 9 to 5 job, or you have a full-time, you're a full-time mom, or you have a husband or single mom, you can listen to the calls. I would have my phone on speakerphone as I was making dinner, listening to the corporate calls. Or I would have my earpiece on while I was giving my daughter a shower. Or we were something. I always listen to the corporate calls. It is important to stay connected. And any training that was in town, I would go to it. Why? Because you need that motivation. You need that motivation. And especially when you have a 9 to 5 job and you have to juggle that with it works, you definitely need motivation. Your why needs to be very, very close to you because you're going to need it. It's exhausting. I remember after the kids would go to bed, I would still stay up till 1, 2 in the morning, scheduling my postings for Facebook or following up or scheduling emails to go out the next day. I worked my butt off. I would wake up at 6 in the morning, start my day off, and then I wouldn't go to bed until 1, 2 in the morning because I took advantage of every minute that I could, especially when my kids were sleeping, because I was at home, my kids were sleeping, but I could still work. So I took advantage of that. So take advantage of every minute in your time, in your day, because you can use that time to benefit your business. Any second that you have free, use it to read a book or follow up with your customers. Something. You always have to really organize your time, especially if you have a 9 to 5 job. Organizing your time is very important. Now, my task, or yes, you could say my task for you guys. And it's actually not for all of you guys. This is directed to the VIP leaders that are on this group. I would like you guys to share with us how you were able to juggle your 9 to 5 job with It Works, or your house duties as a stay-at-home mom and It Works, or your whatever your situation was when you first started with It Works. I want to ask that the VIP leaders let us know how you guys did it, and I'm sure all of us will find something in common with you guys, and maybe it could help us out. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Don't forget to go out and blitz. Everyone's in the mood to buy. Everyone is shopping for Christmas presents, and trust me, you could sell some of those wraps out there too. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye.